What's up, guys? A little bit of a different video for you today. I haven't been streaming, putting up YouTube content, doing anything really except for in this house. This is, for those that have been around for a long time, this is the house that, the first home that I bought. And when we bought our current house that we're in now, we decided to rent this out. The people that were in here did a lot of damage to the property. Nothing overly extensive. I'm going to show you guys what's up, and give you guys some stories on what's going on in here. First off, I ended up buying just a bunch of laminate from somebody locally for cheap, so we're not going to end up using it in this property, but at least I have it. The biggest amount of damage that was done is right here. This hardwood took a bunch of damage. We're going to have to replace pretty much from down that end all the way down here. We do have some spare wood, if you know what I'm saying. Some pieces here. This one has paint on it, but there's more in a closet. There's not enough, so we have to get it matched up. Either that or we're going to end up stripping still some pieces here that need to go. Basically what happened is they had a dog, and the person that lived here was so lazy that when the dog pissed on the floor, all she did was put pieces of paper towel over top of the piss and let it sit there. And look at that, it rotted the board. It stinks, doesn't smell good either, so we're gonna have to rip up all this, clean, and then put in some new flooring. So that's the biggest job, but there's all kinds of shit. So this is just a living room. Everything else in here is fine. In this bathroom, it smelled so fucking bad. My mom was in here, and my dad. My mom cleaned the bathroom. It smells really good now. Scrubbed the walls, scrubbed the toilet, scrubbed the sink, cleaned everything out. It just smells and looks good. Here in the kitchen, there was a hole here in the wall. Looks like somebody threw something at the wall. My dad patched that up. He's coming back here a little bit later on, do another coat, let it dry, sand it down, and then we can paint. Here in the kitchen, and I'll have some pictures up actually. When I told these guys they had to be out, that the house had to be empty. Well, that wasn't the case. When we got the kitchen, there was shit all over the counters. The pantry had a bunch of food in it. The fridge had a bunch of food in it. There was moldy food on the counters. The appliances are filthy, dirty. I shouldn't say filthy, but they haven't been cleaned. Yeah, that's pretty filthy. So yeah, as you can see, look at that, like ice cream. Luckily, all the appliances still work. Mom cleaned all this out yesterday, but she's still gonna scrub all the appliances, all this other stuff. Thank God, I love my parents and they love me. So they're helping out with the work. Fortunately, none of the cabinets got destroyed. None of the appliances got destroyed. I hadn't turned on the dishwasher to see if that works. I'm assuming it does. But yeah, not too bad. In here in the dining room, there was really no damage at all. Back in the backyard, unfortunately, the deck took a lot of wear on there, although we just painted it, so that's not to be expected. It's not like we stained it and stuff like that. It was just paint and that chipped off. They had 2 dogs out here all the time. They never took care of the yard. So for those that were around before, I had just got this yard fenced and sodded, and they never cut the grass once, even though I left the lawnmower here for them. They put a fire pit over there. There was a bunch of rocks I took out, and now I have to put some sod down. I went and got a bunch of seeds, so I'm going to reseed all this and start sprinkling it. But yeah, they put a number here on. And just to show you guys how much garbage they left in the house, this shed was empty, and that was what was left in the house when they moved out. All that garbage, bags and bags full. So yeah, I'm going to be working on this tomorrow, the yard, seeding it and stuff like that. It's not a huge job, it's just time consuming. It's not overly expensive. Down here, tile broke. Dad's going to replace these 2 tiles and fix the wood there. They ended up smashing something down there, broke the wood off. So Dad's gonna take out a few tiles. Fortunately, we still had a few tiles, like 5 tiles left, so we didn't have to go out and buy any of that stuff. So he's gonna look at the total damage down there. Now that that was open, he's got to make sure that it didn't rot all the wood underneath here. So we'll see what happens. He's gonna fix that today. Downstairs, another hole that was there, nothing big. Down here it was pretty bad. It smelled pretty bad. But it's good. I went and washed all the carpets in the entire house yesterday. Had some patches here, patches up here. Dad's got to go over it again. He just did 1 layer. This was just from moving furniture when they left. All this here as well. I cleaned all the carpets down here. Oh, it smells so much better down here. I wish you guys could smell this. Yeah. But look at that. It looks pretty good. All the carpets have been cleaned. Oh, it smells so good, man. If you guys could smell what it was like before, you'd have been like, oh God. They had a piece of drywall laying against the wall, and we found out why. When we moved the drywall, there was a hole probably about that big, right like that. Somebody punched or kicked the wall. So Dad patched that up, did the first layer. Oh, right, sorry about that. I had to turn off the camera. Somebody knocked on the door. They had a bunch of furniture and different things they had left, and we put it all on the curbside, so people in the neighborhood have just been asking, hey, is this stuff garbage? And I'm like, yeah, it's all garbage, so you can take if you want. Inside here, this actually wasn't in bad shape at all. There was no damage done in here. The carpets were a little dirty, but I cleaned all those. My mom scrubbed this whole basement yesterday. Washer, dryer, that's all clean. Everything's clean. This bathroom was fucking filthy. I mean, it was bad. There was blood all around the toilet, on the wall. There was blood over there too. But Mom scrubbed everything, so it looks pretty good. It's just 2 spots in the toilet that she didn't have the proper materials to get rid of those 2 little stains. But to be honest, those stains were kind of there when I left. It's just kind of imprinted into the toilet. It's not like shit or anything like that. It's kind of like rust almost. But besides that, I mean, this is in really good shape now. So all that there. This was all clean. So for those that don't remember, this is my old studio area. I used to stream. My computer used to be over there in that corner. The casting sofa was right here. A lot of memories in here. A lot of memories. So that's all good. Hot water tank's good. Once again, I cleaned all these carpets. My throat is really sore for some reason today. Yeah, so if we go up here, no crazy damage. Got to do some touch-ups and things like that. Fortunately, they didn't use this bedroom really at all. They just stored some stuff in there, so the carpets were cleaned. I just quickly went over them. I scrubbed all the carpets here in the hallway, scrubbed all the floors in here. Oh my God, it smells so much better in here. Yeah, so a bunch of patches, nothing major. This is just from hanging things. This room was fine. Bathroom, this one has not been done yet. As you guys can see, these are the glasses that I wear when I'm doing my yard sale videos. Just, I don't even want to be in here. It's still fucking disgusting. And this is what I was working at late last night. I had some harder stains there, so I'm going to go over this whole place again. Fortunately, a lot of the stuff came out. Looks like they decided to kick in the door here at some point. This door locks from the inside. It's like they locked themselves out, so they decided to kick the door in, which completely destroyed the door jamb. And this piece here, we got one of the pieces. I think they're both downstairs. Oh no, one's down there on the floor, the other one's downstairs. So Dad's gonna fix that. But it's pretty crazy, man. They just decided to kick in the door to get in without, calling me or poking a little thing in there to unlock the door. It's either that or somebody got in an argument and somebody locked themselves in the bedroom. Maybe a boyfriend, or I don't know, decided to kick the door in. I have no fucking clue. And then there was a huge fist hole in the wall right here. That was probably about the size, well, it was right there. Dad cut it out a little bit, but patched that up. So we're gonna do some painting and some more patchwork in here. And inside the closets actually was in good shape, so we can't complain about that. But yeah, that's a quick rundown on what I've been dealing with here the last little bit. This is what happens when you're a landlord and a property owner. You know, I did my due diligence, but they still turned out to be rotten tenants. So, you know, you live and learn. We're putting in the work now to get this place fixed up so I can get a new set of tenants in. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on what I've been doing the last couple of days. And we're hopefully to have this whole house ready for Monday, which is in like 4 or 5 days. What day is it today? Wednesday? Yeah, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 4 or 5 days, we'll have everything done. Once again, there's nothing too major. A lot of the work is going to be in the living room with the hardwood. Things like this stuff can be fixed very easily. My dad does construction and stuff for a living. He's a contractor, so he can come in and do a lot of this stuff very quickly and do a quality work. And he's my dad, so he helps out. So that's what's up, guys. If you guys have any horror stories, let me know in the comments below. I'll keep you guys updated. Maybe I'll do a little video once everything is done and show you guys all the work that we did. But yeah, I'm going to get off this video now and get a scrubbing on the carpets in here. And then I'm going to go outside and rake a little bit of the backyard and get ready to put some seed down for tomorrow. But I got to get home and get some streaming done and stuff like that, because it's been a couple of days, and well, that's how I make my living. So we will see you guys on the stream, and if not, we'll see you on another video very shortly here on the channel. More retro stuff coming up, guys. Thanks for your patience, and we'll see you soon. Peace. On the day, Dad's here, Mom's upstairs scrubbing. Started tearing up some of this living room, and as you can see, the dog piss went right through some of the boards. Soaked right through, rotten. Fortunately, not all of it's ruined. There's a paper above the floorboard that protected most of it, but we're gonna have to saw out basically this big back part of the floorboard and put in a new one, just to make sure that the smell never comes back, even though by the time we put new flooring down there and stuff, probably wouldn't, but we want to be sure. Then again, I don't know. Maybe it still would stink, but either way, it's got to go. So we're about to throw out all this shit and start the repair. Ladies and gents, left the house. I am on my way over to, I don't know if I'm going to go to Kent or Home Depot. I think I'm going to go over to Kent, and since I'm closer, and we're going to go and try and find some hardwood. We got to get 30 square feet of hardwood, and we got to try and make it so that it matches up. We need an oak 3 1/4. And once we get that, then we're going to go ahead and sand the entire living room. The living room floor space isn't too big anyway, so it won't be that big of a job. But yeah, we're going to have to do that. And I also went and asked them about the floorboard where some of the piss soaked through and hit some of the floorboard. It's a small little area. I was told by 2 different flooring guys that I can put some janitorial powder on that, and it should soak up the moisture, and then also put some wax paper on top of that before I apply the hardwood, and then it shouldn't be a problem at all, unless he said, you know, the floorboard is like rotten, so to speak, or just really, really badly wet, but that's not the case. So we should be okay, but we'll use our discretion when we get to that part. And then if we feel as though, hey, you know, the floorboard is fucked completely, we don't want to take any chances, then we'll just get another piece of plywood there for the or floorboard or whatever they call it. It's probably some kind of certain grade of plywood, and just replace that one part. But we're gonna go inside Kent, we're gonna find some hardwood and take her from there. Go and spend some more money. Woo! Landlord life, baby, let's go. House, as you can see, I finally got my car back. Very excited. For those that don't know, the whole front of this was completely wrecked, and she's working good as new. But yeah, we're back at the house. And as you can see, we've started to do some work here. Tore up the floors. I don't know if I had showed that or not already. I think maybe I did. I've got some powder here for this stuff. Fortunately, it's not bad at all, and it doesn't smell, but we've got some powder to put on that. Then we're gonna put some wax paper on there, and went out and bought hardwood. It's not a 100% match, but it is oak, and we're gonna be sanding down the entire living room, so it's not gonna matter. 3 1/4 hardwood. There you go. Let's see here. Dad's going to be doing the tile today in a few hours. So these pieces of tile are going to come out. We got some plywood as well for underneath there. I'm going to see how much damage is done underneath, but don't think it's going to be too bad. And if it is, we'll deal with it. Got some more carpet. Cleaned up all the carpets here. But this little landing right here, it's not nearly as bad as yesterday, but there's still this musty dog smell. So we're going to be tearing basically from the top of there all the way down to here and replacing this carpet. I think they had a blockade here for the dog, so I'm thinking the dog spent a lot of time sitting here and probably pissing here. So we're going to be getting rid of this carpet and getting rid of the little bit of smell. There's something there. It's not nearly as bad as it was after I steam cleaned it and stuff, but we don't want to have people smelling piss. So yeah, I did all the carpets in here. Mom's coming in to scrub all the windows down, the walls, everything. Some small touch-ups on paint. This room's completely done. Carpets are finished. Got to sand down the little holes there, and Dad is going to finish that as well today. Everything else is clean. And wow, the bathroom got done yesterday. What a difference. Holy shit, what a difference. Look at them. Look at these stylish glasses. Just look at that. This here was even clogged, the toilet, or the bathtub, and now she's going good. She's all clean. I'll change the shower head, but looks good. We're gonna do some caulking down there. And the color of the bathroom is going to change as well. Inside here, some stains that are being really stubborn to get out. There's like a few black spots and there's a brown spot there. We're still working on bringing that up. It has come up quite a bit, so we're just going to keep at it over the next few days, try to make it as good as possible. But everything else is pretty good. That's patched up. Dad did another layer yesterday. We're going to get ready to sand it down, and then we're going to paint this room. Everything else is good. What I'm going to be doing today is the backyard. I've got some seed. We're going to be raking down a lot of this and throwing some seed down and some soil. Try and get some grass growing back up in here. And we also have to paint the deck, stain it. But not too much left. Good news though, guys. We have somebody coming to look at the place today. They just live up the road. Unfortunately for them, the people that they were renting from, they've been renting the place for like 10 years or 12 years or something. They ended up having to sell. So they have to move out. It so happens that this place will be ready in 30 days. And they need a spot. So they're going to sign a multi-year lease here. They are friends with everybody in the neighborhood. Their kids go to school here. It's just a match made in heaven. So they're going to be signing a multi-year lease, and I won't have to worry about people coming in and destroying my home, which is, you know, every landlord's nightmare, which is what we're going through right now. Fortunately, like I said before, nothing too crazy happened in here besides the hardwood and some dog piss. I have to take up some carpet and stuff, but for the most part, I mean, this is looking pretty good. So I'm very, very thankful, very happy that all this is coming into place. Very happy that my parents are just so awesome. And yeah, so that's what's going on. I don't know, do you guys like these sort of videos? Because I can give you guys some more updates on how she's going. I can show you guys a final product. And then also I have 2 more rental properties in negotiations now. One of them's a foreclosure, and the other one is actually the other side of this duplex. We're working something out. So there could be some more property type things for those that don't know. This is now going to be something I'm transitioning into. Yeah, doing rentals and getting into real estate and trying to build some long-term wealth after my gaming years. So I'm still doing YouTube videos, still playing video games here on YouTube and on Twitch, and that's my main source of income and will be for the foreseeable future. But there will come a time down the road, whether it's 3 years, 5 years, where I'm not going to want to play video games, or I'm not going to want to put my life up. I'm not going to want to risk my future on video games. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but I have been doing this for 6 years. I've managed to do fairly well. So now I wasn't dumb with my money, and now I'm making my money work for me. And hopefully we'll continue to do that over the years to come with buying and flipping properties. My dad is a contractor, so perhaps we'll start a little our own little property reno thing here on the channel, along with the retro video game stuff. Yeah, that's for another conversation. But this is the old crib that we streamed in and did YouTube videos and had a lot of memories in here. Still love this place, and I'm happy that there's going to be a family in here, a wife, husband, and 2 children. I think one's 14 years old and one's 7, and they're a dog. So very, very happy that we're going to get some long-term, responsible, mature tenants that they were saying, hey, we'd love to be here for 10 years. And that's just music to my ears. So I'll keep you guys updated. I got to get to work. I will be finally streaming tonight at some point. I'm meeting them here at 5:30. So hopefully we'll be streaming and stuff this evening. And yeah, we'll see you guys then. If you guys aren't already following me on Instagram, go ahead and do that. I'll be posting some updates on my Instagram as well. Take care, guys. Peace. Now the floor. Dad is kneeling into dog piss right now.
Thanks.
The dog did a number on our stairs here. We still got to, no, it's not the dog's fault, it's the owner's fault. We're going to have to rip up this board altogether. This is just piss. We're going to have to rip up this one and that one and this one right here. Seems like these ones are fine. We tore up all this. Take a look at this. This is disgusting. Look at the back. You can see the color difference. That's dog piss. It smells horrible. Look at that. Ooh. So we gotta replace everything.